Hello all, welcome to my hobby vlog. Alex here. So today then I just want to talk a little bit about what I've been messing around with lately. The Star Wars Legion. I've been doing the box core set for the Rebels, so I've been having to go at the Rebel Commandos. Now I finish with the ATRT, so I'll showcase those shortly. A few little updates then. So this will probably be one of the last videos I'm going to do for the next few weeks because I'm on holiday. So we're taking the family over to Gran Canaria for a couple of weeks. So really looking forward to that. So my 2-year-old grandson and 4-year-old grandson, Bradley and Jack, this will be their first time abroad. So fingers crossed that they don't mind the plane and the waiting around in the airport and all that, but really looking forward to spending some time with them and my daughters Claire and Alicia, along with my wife and my son-in-law Dave. So yeah, really excited about that. So we're going to be leaving next Thursday and we're flying from Birmingham, but looking at the Birmingham reports as far as security queues are concerned is a little bit worrying, because I've seen that they're queuing outside for hours, but fingers crossed, you know, they'll get that sorted out before we get there. But anyway, back to the modelling. So today's fantastic. What a lovely day today, and I'm going out on the bike shortly. So me and my mate Kane, we're going to go out and probably head down towards South Wales way, Pembrokeshire, and have a little much around there. Yeah, so get the V4S out. I'm looking forward to that. So I've cleaned all that yesterday and prepped it and cleaned the chain, so it'll be a fun day. And then back to the modelling. So yeah, and you'll probably see them now. I'll put some photographs up now of the Rebel Commandos that I've been messing around with. I'm not completely happy with them, I've got to be honest. I've done better, and that's down to the prepping of them. These Star Wars Legion figures seem to be very soft plastic, and I know they're thinking about doing hard plastics and replacing all their original lines. But yeah, I'm struggling with trying to get rid of the mold lines. But yeah, it is what it is. I've done the best I can, I think. But yeah, so I've got a friend on Facebook. His name's Ian, and he's just started his own channel. He was talking to me a little bit about it a while back, and he's taken the plunge and he's jumped on and he's made his first video. It's Sea Lion Paint Studios. So this is a shout out for Ian on Sea Lion Paint Studio. So I've looked at it, and it's his modelling, his painting's fantastic. And he's just starting off down this journey on YouTube. So if there's anything I can do to help him, then I will. So I mean, I haven't got many subscribers myself. I've got 620, and I've only been doing this myself for around about a year as well. So I'm starting off on the journey. But this community is a great community, and if there's any help that I can help with, just a shout out. And if anyone feels like popping over and having a look at his brand new channel and subscribing, that would be fantastic. But entirely up to you. But go and check him out. And a big thanks to my mate Dick Hammerbush, Steve. He's given me a Star Wars TIE Fighter, which will go nicely with the layout that I'm planning on doing sometime in the future. So thank you, mate, appreciate that, really good. And he's been great. He's helped me with a load of materials, a load of paints, and he's been a big help with how I've started this off. So a big thank you for that. So we'll take a look at all the little purchases I've done. We'll take a look at the figures that I've just completed, and see what you think. So I bought these from Amazon. So they're I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Display or Display. Anyway, these are sanding blocks. So they're all different grits, and they come in a tidy little case. And you know, the problems I have with removing mould with my modelling knife, my scalpel, I thought I'll give these a go. So I haven't managed to do these on the Rebels, but they come with different grades of grit, and very, very fine to, well, they're all fine, but this one's slightly coarser. So, you know, they start off coarser and go finer. So yeah, I think these are going to be useful. So you've got 1,000 grit, I think it's 200 grit, 2,500, 2,000, 1,500. So that's what it says on the back of them, and it must signify the actual abrasive properties of these. So they're flexible, so it'll be handy on the minis. So next time I do anything, I shall give these an outing and see how they get on. But I think this whole set was £9 off Amazon. Yeah, so disbuy or disbay, you know, if you're interested in that. And then I bought some Vallejo earth texture, and what I've been using is AK Interactive mud texture. So I thought I'd give these a go, and I've used these on the latest Rebel Commandos, which I'm going to show you shortly. So it kind of gives a better earth, because either the AK is either too dark or too light. So I bought a couple of those, and this was around about a tenner from Amazon as well. So yeah, quite like that. That's not bad buy. And because I'm soon to be doing the Punic Wars, I'm interested in making my own kind of basing texture. I have bought some from Geek Gaming, which is a Mediterranean one, which looks really good, but it isn't cheap. And so what I thought I'd do is I'd make my own by putting a bit of flocking in, some very, like a 2mm grass in there, like a very summer grass, and put some stones in there, and then build up quite a bit, because I think I'm going to need quite a bit of it. So this from WW Scenics, then fine light grey limestone rocks. It's the right size for what I need. You know, this can be used on 28mm or epic scale. I'll be doing the epic scale for the Punics, the Hail Caesar. So yeah, that's not bad. That was about £11 for a 500ml tub, and there's loads in there. So that was good. And then this was given to me by my mate Dick Hammerbush, or as he's known, or Steve in real life. So he's done a Star Wars TIE Fighter, and he was wondering whether this was at the same scale as my Star Wars Legion stuff. So I've measured the pilot in there, and it is. So I think this is around about a 1/48 scale. So I'm really chuffed that he's given me that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some weathering on it, and put some laser blast scorch marks on it, and then mess around with it. And then this will be added to my layout when I get round to spending a bit of time on doing that. So thanks, Steve. Really appreciate that. I'm chuffed with that. It's a great addition. So thank you very much. So these are the Rebel Commandos then that I've done out of the core set. So I've got another 7 to do, and then I've got all the Stormtroopers left to do, along with the speeder bikes. So once they're all done, then I've got the figures completed of the set, and then I'm going to learn how to play the game. I've been saying that for a long time, but yeah, I really want to have a go at that. But what I'll do is just show you up some close-ups of these, and see what you think. I don't know if the light's going to capture it. 2 seconds. Yeah, so there's one of them. He's got a beard and reasonably happy with it. It's not my best work. I haven't finished off the base yet, but you can see on the base this is the Vallejo earth texture that I've used. I need to put some kind of forest scattering down, like leaves and little twigs and bits and bobs, but that's the that's one of the troopers. And then this funky looking guy here, so quite like doing him. Yeah, so I spend a bit of time on the actual leather and trying to make the leather look aged and worn a little bit, but yeah, so that's the guy, and this is the troop commander. Yeah, quite pleased with him. Trying to do a bit of blending. It didn't come out right. I need to learn this technique. You can see that on this cloak, you can see that I've done a lighter. I've gone from dark to light on the highest points of his cloak, and I've used some inks on this. So quite like the ink side of it, it's not dark like non-oil or Agrax Earthshade or anything, but I've used a dark green, and I quite like that effect. But the transition from the light to the dark isn't good enough in my opinion. You can see the line there. It needs to be revisited. So I'm trying to get the hang of that. The edge highlighting, got no issues with that. So yeah, it's a shame about the actual blending, but there we are. It is what it is. So that's the commander, and then you got this fella here. As soon as the camera focuses, yeah. So I don't know what weapon that is, but it's quite cool, I think. Yeah, and again, I've tried blending on the back, and you can see the transitions aren't quite good enough. So yeah, I've got to just keep playing around with it until I get the hang of it. So and this one here's got a little bit of a goatee and a 70s porn star tash. Yeah. And yeah, this camera on this phone doesn't focus very well. Yeah, so they're all done. So there's a 7. If you've got any comments, please pop them in the old comment section, whether it be good or bad. I don't take bad comments personally. I take everything as constructive. So yeah, if you've got anything any tips you can help me get slightly better with, or something that I can improve on, then that's it's all good for me. But I'll see you probably in around about 3 weeks. I'm looking forward to my holiday, so you be safe, and I'll catch you on the next video.